It's a little ridiculous. Hey, wait, where's my... There's a way to have an... Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. How is everybody? Watch this. Boom! I'm like a Meryl. It looks legit now, right? Got my logo. I'm real. It's like a real business. Good morning! Oh my goodness. Me with the fluffy hair. How is everybody? I promise not to play with my hair the whole time. Just like 90% of it. Let's go over to the group and make sure. Well, I guess I am live because I can see you, but I can't see who's talking to me. Bleh. I like seeing names. Here we go. Good morning. Hey, everybody. How are you? So, we're virtual. Yay. For all of you who have been virtual all year, hats off to you. We have 3 kids who are virtual Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. And then my middle schooler is virtual Wednesday, Thursday. And then she goes back Friday. That's all I have to tell you. Deep breathing going on. It is a full-time job. The red light. Oh, funny. Here, we'll move it over here. Oh, wait, that didn't work. How about now? Is that better, Deborah? Now it's like, I need to put white background. It's see-through. I bet I have another one. Anyway, yeah. So all of the teachers, I don't know if it's in our county or in the state of Georgia, but all of them are getting like mass vaccinations. Oh, funny. Good morning. This week. And so the teachers, like everybody went virtual, like for different days. My 4th graders and my 2nd graders have different schedules. We're out of practice now, so there's a lot of, aren't you supposed to be in class? You're supposed to be in class, you know, that sort of thing. It's stressful. I'm just gonna make faces into the camera. I caught my son. Oh, he's holding the dog. Funny. So my son was trying to do class up in his room, and he's in 4th grade, and he's lovely. He is a lovely individual. But this morning, I like walked in to say something to him, and he was like keeping the game awake while his teacher was talking, and I lost my mind. Yeah, I lost my mind. So yeah, yay! Hi, Stephanie. There might be somebody new joining us. I am a volunteer coach for Madeline's soccer team. Are you talking to Teresa? I bet that's a comment. I'm a volunteer coach for Madeline's soccer team, my 8-year-old. And one of the parents like asked me what I did, and then we started talking. She's like, "When do you go live?" And I'm like, "Oh, my worlds are colliding. My worlds are colliding." Like very few local people know what I do because I don't have any friends that sew. I have one friend, a very, very sweet friend who just hasn't taken the plunge yet. She's talked about it. She's going to. Beth, if you're out there, it's time. She was here the other day and we started talking about it. So I just need to like get her to bring her serger over and we're going to go nuts. Welcome, new person. There you go, Elizabeth. She might actually be on YouTube. She probably won't say anything. Or maybe she forgot. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want her to forget. She doesn't sew, but it was just very entertaining to like, you know, I usually stop with, I'm a sewing pattern designer. I never say I'm a YouTube star because frankly, my YouTube subscription rate is not even close to that. So good afternoon from Denmark. There's a new name. Wow. Well, her neighbor gave her the serger because her neighbor didn't use it. And so it's sitting there mocking her. And she has sewn a few things. She's a crocheter, like an avid crocheter. Like takes it to the soccer games, crochets even when it's hot outside, which I can't wrap my mind around. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Katrina. All right, so this morning, I'm going to make it big someday. Colleen, watch out. Oh, Yvonne, you said peeps, and now I'm like, I want to peep. I I have already had my ride this morning. If you've been around, you know that I got a Peloton for Christmas. It came in February. It is kicking my butt. My husband is obsessed. My husband, who didn't remember that I had ordered it, and it was like a surprise. It was like Christmas morning in February. But I really enjoy getting my ride done like first thing in the morning because I feel a sense of accomplishment. A bigger sense of accomplishment than I get when I make my bed. I'm just saying. Um, and this morning he was able to not only like take Stella to school, but batten down the hatches, so to speak, like keep everybody in their classes and whatever, so I could get a ride and like a quick shower in before class. And I am spent. I was trying to get up the stairs, and hey, wait, come here, come here. Sorry, Reevy's gonna come in. Can you go grab my turquoise jacket off of the coat rack? It's the brand new one. I finished a new jacket. I wanted to show you. Erin, that's cracking me up. I love crocheting. I've made little stuffies, and then you put bells in them and close it for baby toys and whatnot. I love it. It's so cute. They're little, like and the kids. I mean, we have quite a few around. I like birds. Slap a bird on it, that sort of thing. Wow, crocheting scrunchies. I have never crocheted a scrunchie. I bet my kids could do that. That would be fun. Thank you. So Reevy goes back to school next weekend. Do you want to say hi or no? Say hi. You have to squat down. Hi. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It is always backwards. Melissa, oh my gosh, we should bond over this. So when my grandmother was trying to teach me how to knit, every like other stitch was backwards, and she's right-handed, and she was losing her mind. And I couldn't get it. You can come say hi. This is what it's gonna be. I couldn't get it, and she and I weren't super close. Here's Kellen. Oh wait, you have to say hi if you're gonna come in and give me some loving. You don't want to?
No.
Hello. Go get some real food, okay? Dad is gonna be back short. I know, bud. Well, Melissa, so I found a blog. This was years ago. Like twins were newborns years ago, and it had diagrams. It was a whole new world to me compared to somebody showing me how to do it. Like if you're interested, I'll send it along. I can't do the stitch tension, but I like it. I don't get fancy. Yeah. 10% of people die every year. 10% of left-handers, that's what it is, die every year from using products made for right-handers. But I'm a big fan of like learn how to do it right-handed because it's a right-handed world out there. So I finished a new jacket. Yeah, she just bleached her hair, Stephanie. Kind of a funny story, that one. I bought it. I thought she was going to do like a little spot check like she had before, and then she came down and I was like, it's a K-pop band. No, not really. I'm just kidding. Loretta, he went over his handlebars. Yeah. The continental style. Whoa, Bridget, you've gone out of bounds. I have no idea what we're talking about. Oh, embroidery. Look at that. Okay, so this is my new Donna. I actually just finished a video for people in the 5 out of 4 family. This is my like box of shame. I'm very sorry that it took me so long. But the good news is I finished it. I just have to edit the video. I taped all the seams with this beautiful hot pink. But check out this zipper. And this is a Virginia tank underneath. I'm obsessed with. I have this tank and, well, okay, I have this fabric in both a Virginia. Wait, I asked her why, and she said because I could. Mom, I'm wondering what we're talking about. So check out this cool zipper. Are you loving it? So this zipper is from My Handmade Space. Look at that. I think Reevy might try and steal it from me. Yes. So I made a video. The directions for the Donna tell you, like, hey, you can tape the seams, and it gives you a little bit of info. But I, like, went all out and showed every step. So hopefully it's helpful. These are the kind of tutorials that you can find in the 5 out of 4 family. It's like people ask for stuff and I try and get it to them a little bit more timely than I did this one. Honestly, I don't even have a good reason for why this sat on my table as long as it did. Katie, My Handmade Space for the win, man. We interviewed Annabelle in the 5 out of 4 family. That's our monthly membership if you're just joining us. And I'm obsessed. I got a couple of these, so now I need like all the jackets. And this is super plush from So English Fabrics, and it's awesome. I'm obsessed. Let me ask. So yeah, thanks. Hi, Carol. I'm glad you made it. All right, I just missed a question, and it was Amy. Oh, Reevy's hair. Yeah. Why'd you do it? 'Cause I could. Yeah. That's a pretty good answer, honestly. Why not? We don't get too hung up on hair. It grows back out. In fact, I'm about to donate mine. Is that like really a thing? I mean, I've done it before, but it always is like, I wonder if they're just throwing it away after I leave. Like, if that's a real thing, I think I'm to the point because my hair is, I mean, look at this. It's a lot. I'm kind of done. It's morphing into summer. So I think I'm going to donate it if that's a real thing. Oh, Deborah, so this is, let me see if I can back up. Hold on. My office is a big fat disaster right now. So this is, look, it's a separating zipper. She just started carrying these right after my first order. I think it was like right around the time we interviewed her. Because when I ordered my zippy clutch kit that I need to pick a date for, yeah, there you go. She threw a couple in because we were talking about it, and I was like, wait, you didn't have those when I ordered before because I ordered the regular tape. Yeah, I got to call my hairstylist and talk to him because I'm ready. So yeah, it's a separating zipper. I didn't have to add a zipper stop or anything fancy. Awesome. Oh, that's a good. Michelle, I can't be trusted. But I used to have super short hair. If you saw those pictures of me in the adventure skirt, super short, and yeah. All right, but I have to find. Oh, Amy, I think you asked me a question, and I think I missed it. I'm looking. Maybe it was just my imagination. Maybe I saw your name and I just got. Oh, where did I get the pink tape? Off Etsy. HEA Sundries. It's out of Hong Kong, honestly, and it's a half of an inch. So when I made my sisters that blue and white polka dot with the tape, not Locks of Love. Ah, wigs for kids. Interesting. I love this conversation. I'm gonna have to come back through and I know Pantene does it too. Hi, Jesse. Um. Okay. So this is a half inch, so it's a lot thicker than I don't think this will work. I always try this, but it doesn't always work. Let me look at my sister. She sent a picture of the inside of hers. Can you see that? So hers has the white inside, and I really like that white on the inside of I think it's navy and white polka dot. It really makes the pink pop compared to the turquoise, but I love turquoise, don't get me wrong. Wow. My hair's so thick. Anyway, it's going to happen in the next month or so. I just have to actually do something. Go get a haircut. It's been a while. And throw bait away. And throw hair away. That makes me sad. All right, so this week we have the Cassidy Sew Along. Is everybody participating? I am still working on all of my Cassidys. My photographer's like, anytime now. When are you going to get ready? Like, I thought we were going 2 weeks ago. I have been doing awesome all year. And then maybe about 2 weeks ago, everything just I'm just behind now. I was supposed to finish videoing my Skillshare class 2 weeks ago. I have started, but of course I started when Reevy got home, and it was I've planned everything out, but I haven't, yeah. Sorry, now Reevy's texting me, which is funny. So yeah, I'm running a little bit behind, and as such, I'm skipping around for you today. But I haven't finished my dresses, my Cassidy dresses for the sew along. Well, for the photo shoot. So, but I did get some little like boho flower headset thingies that the girls are gonna love. I'm pretty excited about that. I do have a lot going on, but usually sewing is like a respite, and now my respite is falling asleep. I mean, it's been bananas, honestly. Um, Last week I had 2 back-to-back meetings on Wednesday and Thursday. It was like all day long meetings for this mastermind that I'm in. And so I paid money to be a part of this women and entrepreneurial group. And so I wanted to participate. It's with Bonnie Christine. Like, it is awesome for personal growth and like growing the business, and just like being surrounded by other entrepreneurs is like super awesome. Um, but the Skillshare class, it just like I had everything outlined, and you can actually see this right here is my teleprompter. It's set up sort of like a habit forming thing. Like, if it's out, maybe you'll do it. um, I yeah, I started filming. I got the intro and the project. I got some of it done. Now I need to do like the top down stuff. But I spent the weekend like yelling at my kids. No, filming this. So that felt good because it was a UFO that was like mocking me from the corner. And frankly, I needed the desk space. Laura's right. Knit works too on your Cassidy. So you don't need woven. Just get her done. Come on. So right now we have the, no, wrong thing. We have the Cassidy Sew Along. It's sponsored by Stone Mountain and Daughter Fabrics. This store is new to me, but the story was pretty cool, so you definitely need to check it out. Laura's online. Laura, can you drop a little link in the comments? Oh, well, maybe not. You're not on YouTube, you're on Facebook. But anyway, look it up. Stone Mountain and Daughter. They are giving away a $30 gift certificate. We just pick a person randomly from the finish entries, and I'll announce it next Tuesday. But every day we give away little prizes too. So we like to see participation. It helps keep Laura going. Raise your hand if you love sew-alongs. So we really need to, build her up. Say, I'm here, Laura. Let me participate with you. Oh my gosh. Kim, if you could see the floor. I spent yesterday registering Reevy for Roswell High School, which is, it is not in Georgia. That's funny. I thought it was in Georgia too. It's actually in Berkeley, California, which, I mean, I think we should visit there too, Danny, don't you? So yeah, I spent all Monday trying to get the kids like organized for their classes and like making sure every electronic device was charged. Whew. And then all of a sudden, Reevy and I started talking. So Reevy has the option of returning to Arthur Morgan for 9th grade, but they're kind of on the fence. Like, they love Arthur Morgan, but at the same time, they want to do a foreign exchange program. And yeah, it's fascinating. So I'm just here for the ride, But the amount of paperwork, like at one point, the woman's like, hey, I need to see proof of residency. I'm like, I have 4 other kids in the school system. Why do you have to see proof of residency? But apparently it's a thing. So I had to find a electric bill. You wouldn't think it was that hard. Fern, no joke. We have 3 employees on the West Coast. So I think Laura and I are going to have to, Laura, I love you, but I'm not road tripping that. I'm flying. Although, if we did road trip, I think that would make me, who would that make me? Can I be Tommy Boy? That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I think Washington State, Oregon, that would be a great place to have a retreat. The problem actually comes in anywhere I book for a retreat. I've never organized my own retreat, and frankly, those are not my skills. But I would need to see it first, and so that gets a little pricey unless I put somebody on the West Coast in charge of that. Oh, Roxanne, moving is such a drag. I mean, I love moving, but at the same time. So who said that? So Vicky, she actually is looking at the UK. Thelma and Louise. I get Brad Pitt. I'm just saying. That sounds wrong. I love my husband. Oh, we should rent an RV, but I'm not driving. Laura has to drive. We love California. I can't afford it. Fozzie. Oh, Laura, I hope you're online. So Revi is looking at the UK actually, and she's looking at New Zealand. I mean, there's so many options. It's amazing. We talk about doing a nationwide tour all the time because my goal in life right now, besides being able to afford college, which is never going to happen, is to bring my husband home from corporate America. If he could come home and just recharge, because the poor man has been working his buns off since 2006. I would love that for him, just to give him a break, let him figure out what's gonna really make him tick, give him some time off, let him be in charge of the kids for a little bit. But we always said we'd get in an RV and just travel around the United States and stop in a meet and greet at the coffee shop and whatever. I think that would be amazing. I'm waiting for a 5 out of 4 retreat too, Erin. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna have to hire somebody to plan it because I'm 100% the person who will just keep doing things and I won't keep track of the cost and then I'll end up in the red. Which I don't have to be in the black. I just have to break even for the first retreat. I'm fine with that. But it scares me, all those little details. It's scary. So Katie, one of Reevy's housemates at boarding school, it's from San Diego. And when Reevy was an infant, not an infant, like a toddler, we were obsessed with this video on the San Diego Zoo. And she would love to be in San Diego. Yes, I would love to be on an RV. Okay, moving right along. So join us on the Cassidy So Long. All right, let's go. I have 2 dresses done. I have a peplum cut out for Sydney, and I'm going to match it with the Rachel knit pants because she doesn't want to dress. And then I have mine and Jenny's that I need to cut out. Jenny decided to change her bodice. I had hers all mostly sewn up, and then we were having some back and forth. And she changed her mind, and so yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what I watched, Pam. It was we actually had it on DVD and we watched it every single day. Ugh. Spain won't allow UK people in. Amazing. Good morning, Charity. Oh, Elizabeth, I'd be interested. Okay. So it's our understanding that Revi could apply for different schools. So now I'm curious. They said that for Italy and Germany, she would actually have to do a a Skype interview, and if her language skills weren't good enough, then they wouldn't be allowed to go. So that's actually what kind of prompted her to come home for 9th grade so that they could spend time learning Italian. Italy was one of her top choices. Our school doesn't offer Italian. It doesn't even offer Latin anymore. What is that? I'm like, Revi, you should take Latin if you're in 9th grade. It's awesome. Yeah, they don't offer Latin. They offer Japanese, but not Latin. Anyway, all right, let's get back to sewing. I'm getting grumpy about this school system. I'd fly south for a retreat. High five, Susan. Fly south anytime. Danny and I will hang out with you. Actually, Danny lives in South Carolina and we've never met, but one day, right? All right, so the Adventure Skirt reboot. I'm expanding the sizing to include 4 and 5X. I've also added a couple of waistband options, and I've gone ahead and included leggings. So you have shorts or leggings as part of the option. Fun fact, my Madeline realized that her shenanigans skirt that I made for Jenny, when the shenanigans skirt released, matched her soccer uniform. I meant to take a picture, and it was just too much was going on at one time. But we really it was the funniest thing. She literally wore her shenanigans skirt with the blue leggings underneath as part of her soccer uniform on Sunday. It was the cutest. Mary Kay, I don't think you're that far away either. I'm totally up for meeting on the border. I think actually that Fine Fabrics is an hour from me. How far is it from you? Anything is now, Anyway, so the adventure sport is, people are doing their finals right now. They're going to post photos. I gave us an extra week just because my life is a little extra bananas right now. We've got the kids adventure sport for the first time ever. I literally think when I released the adventure sport, it was right around the same time I released agility, and people started asking for a kids adventure sport. And I was like, yeah, one day. And here it is, magic. So, check out our kids patterns, because if you want to see more kids patterns, check out our kids patterns. It's hard. Like our kid patterns don't sell. Like, we just haven't broken into that market because there are so many kids patterns out there that it's like 5-1. They just don't. But anywho, we have the adventure sport releasing next Tuesday. I'm looking at the date, the 30th. Funny. There was like something on my calendar over there that said email summit. I'm like, what is that? But it's about email marketing, whatever. So one thing I need to tell you. Oh, yay. I'm so happy to hear that, Vicky. I made one for Stella, and then everybody else wants one now. That's how things go here, especially with the long leggings. They love it. Oh, thanks, Dee. So the 5 out of 4 family was slated to open April 2nd. No. April 6th through the 9th. That's our spring break. So I'm going to bump that. We actually just found out that we have spring break that week, and then the following week the kids are home. Yeah. So I apologize for anybody waiting for me to open the doors to the 5 out of 4 family. I'm actually going to bump it to the first week in May. Literally realized this morning, we're not actually going anywhere for spring break, but I would like to take a little bit of time off to play with my children, and just not be like glued to my computer and, focusing on other things. So I am going to bump it to May 4th through the 7th. So it is it's a little bump, but sign up for the wait list. You'll be the first to know. Colleen, I don't ever sew for all 6. That's why the Cassidy hasn't gotten done yet. I mean, yeah, the Cassidys I'm sewing for everybody for photos. But yeah, so I apologize for that. My husband pointed out the whole fact that it was spring break and that the week after we actually had everybody home for virtual school again so the teachers could get their second doses. Kids are definitely important. So is the 5 out of 4 family, though. You're making pants tomorrow. That's exciting, Fern. May the 4th be with you. See, we could do it all around that. Oh, that's fun. We actually... Livonia. Wow. I love y'all talking up the family. So like I said, this is one of the tutorials I'm writing over there. It's tricky to do anything for 6. I agree. So I'm pretty excited about the 5 out of 4 family. It is just a place of encouragement and support that goes above and beyond what we already offer in the main 5 out of 4 group. I would say that the main 5 out of 4 group is like one of the most supportive groups out there, but the family really blows it out of the water. There's so much room for connection. And in this digital world where people are, alone, frankly, or behind their computers thinking they're making connections, it feels authentic. And that's something that I crave in my life. And I'm really excited to be able to do that. I know Jessie mentioned that she had a question on her Donna, and we just had a little FaceTime call or whatever you called over Messenger. And it was awesome. It was super fun to, talk to her and get to know her a little bit. We do the interviews with different business owners, and that's awesome. I'm actually I got to set up the one with Karina Trinidad from Lifting Pins and Needles. That's next on my list. Sorry, I'm looking at the questions at the same time. I missed what Jessie asked me. How'd the family video tutorials come out? I don't know which ones you're talking about, Jessie. These? I haven't posted them yet. I finished them on Sunday, and then I went to bed. Sorry. That's sort of a theme right now. So we have the Adventure Skirt coming out next Tuesday. We have the Sew Along going right now. Jackie jumpsuit. You know what? I did not check final sales on the Jackie jumpsuit, but it might have set a record for sales for 2021. Like for the most popular pattern. I'm a little curious. It's hard to figure that out, so I won't be able to see it right now. Oh, testimonials. You know, I've only looked at a few of them so far. I need to redo the video on the Kajabi sales page for the family because I love hearing the testimonials. Like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It makes my cup feel full. Like, yeah. Um, no, and there's not. I leave it open all week or like the 4 day. I'm gonna do Tuesday through Friday. I get a little exhausted. I don't want to like feel email fatigue. I don't want people to be like, "Oh my gosh, lady, stop emailing me." There's not a cap. We through the use of peer groups, which is not a scary thing. It's really just a way for people to connect on a smaller level. Like I really feel like it's just an awesome opportunity to grow your sewing skills. One thing I just did was I had a survey over there to say, hey, you know, what kind of other skills would you like to see? And I'm using that to plan out the rest of my year for what kind of content gets posted over on our platform. So Elizabeth, funny story. Elizabeth just asked about, with all your tiredness, have you had your thyroid checked lately? So 2 weeks ago, or maybe a full month ago at this point, it's all like pushing together. I had it in my head that my appointment was at 2. It was at 1. So my makeup appointment is the 25th. So day after tomorrow, I go back to have it checked again. I'm pretty pumped about that. And then I am working on a new pattern that I can already tell you is not going to go into testing this weekend, unfortunately, but hopefully soon. Rochelle just got back from enjoying her anniversary. Happy anniversary, Rochelle. And I love that. Jenny says, our peer group is really challenging all of us to become better sewists. You know, the peer group isn't a perfect thing because it relies on volunteers to help run the peer group. But they chat and they, like, a lot of them have used some of our free projects. Like we did a DOP kit, which is like a little toiletries kit. And they challenge each other to sew stuff up. I mean, it's fantastic. Aw. I know Rochelle has a couple of patterns, including a puff sleeve top that is going to be going into testing soon. I have swim shorts for women who are going to be going into testing soon. See, that's awesome, Leslie. Like yeah, that's awesome. In fact, Leslie, since I have you here, if you have already set a date for that book club, can you or I don't know if you have or not, but I need to get that on the calendar so I can like work toward that date and make sure I finish the book. That's awesome. Fern says, I've tried so many things that I wouldn't have without our group. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. It's fantastic. And that's the thing. Like, even I've been able to like stop in on some of the peer groups and just chat and get to know people. And so that when we do get to hold a retreat, like once COVID is behind us, etc., I'm like super excited. I can't wait. I had a trouble with one of the twins teachers, and one of the people in the peer group was like able to say like, you're not insane, like this is an issue, and it was just so nice. Like it goes both ways. But Erin, it is not board short fabric. It's just swim fabric. It is but it's not super tight. It's got a little bit of ease. Don't ask me how much. And they have a like a swim bikini liner, but then shorts on top of it. I started it last year, and I'm doing it this year. Like they are my favorite swim shorts or swim bottoms. So I'm looking forward to finishing that this year. But this is in all the spare time. Like it's just ridiculous. Oh, that makes my heart happy, Jenny. Jenny says she feels like she's making real friends and real relationships in the family. Hey, Kellen, I'm almost done, bud. Yes, sir. I'm literally live right now. If you're going to ask me for electronics, you're going to lose it for another day. Okay, you want another hug? I know. I love you, bud. We can talk about this after my video. I love you too. I think Reeve's ready to go back to school because they're the oldest. And, times like this when all the kids are home, my husband just got home from the grocery store and now he's got to race to a meeting and like Reeve's trying to keep him out of here. Ugh. And we try really hard not to be like, mini mama, but it's still the oldest feels a lot of pressure that I never felt as a kid because I'm the youngest of four. Everything was a party. Oh, Katie, we've already got two who have lost it for today. Colleen, I am a big fan of the book. Do I have it here? It might be upstairs. The book Free to Focus. It's a work book. I mean, it's really like if you work in corporate America. It's written by Michael Hyatt. It's on our 5 out of 4 shop page. But like he talks about, time blocking and like no electronics. I mean, I've gotten to where I'll take off my Apple Watch. I'll put my phone in another room so I don't feel like the siren call of checking my notifications. And I will just try and get stuff done from anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes. And also, this is my Bonnie Christine planner. It's a little empty right now, but you can see today. Yesterday was pretty much a non-work day, but I do top 3 tasks, and I'll do it for the week too. So I do a big 3 for the week and then a big 3 individual, and it really helps me stay focused. And then the last thing I did was my quarterly planning. I've planned out a quarter at a time. It's helped me stay focused on when I want to start working on a new project so that I can get it into testing at a time, so I can give more time for testing and still get my pattern update done. The pattern updates are really taking more time than I expected because I keep adding stuff to the old patterns. They don't need it. But like with the adventure squirt, I was like, let's put in this and let's do this. And so I have to learn my lesson and stop making these great patterns even better. Okay, that's never going to happen. Yeah. It is smart planning, Roxanne. I'm loving. That's why I keep looking. I have January through March, April through June already done. I have my class timeline for my somebody's calling me for my class that I'm working on, my new Skillshare class. I'm a little behind on that, but I just have to it's biting off an elephant one bite at a time, right? So that is, oh, you know what? I don't even know what's, that is almost everything we have. I will even pick a live winner this week. What? I know, don't die of shock. So we already have some sort of spring or Easter inspired posts over on the blog today. That's exciting. Not today, but from last week. So if you haven't checked them out, you totally should. Let's see if I can. That is the wrong display. Secondary display. Here we go. And as always, just in case you don't know, the Cassie So-Longs are hosted on our blog, on YouTube, and posted in the Facebook group. The daily prizes are only in the Facebook group, where you can just show your progress for that day. But Tiffany wrote this super cute bunny, and she gives you a template and everything. That's ridiculously cute. And then Lindsay shows you how to make this awesome spring wreath. And this is back another week. St. Patty's Day has already passed, but the reusable lunch bag, so cute. We have new blog posts going up every week, so definitely take the time to go check them out because Tiffany and Lindsay are working really hard over there, and it is awesome. It's not going to sound like we're close when I say it like this, but we are 1,000 people away from 10,000 followers. You like how I worded that? So in my mind, we are crazy close to 10,000 followers over on Instagram. And I think we need to do a giveaway. I think we need to do a big giveaway, not just I don't know. We haven't done a giveaway in a while. So I'm going to get together and we're going to need to do a giveaway because we're so I can't believe it. I don't love social media, and so it's sort of like a chore for me. Cuz Instagram is even less connection than Facebook, personally. I don't know why. But I am pumped. Yes, it is a huge milestone, and it has been a long time coming, and I can't believe we're almost there. So yeah. And the best thing, so Instagram has this thing, and I don't even really know, instead of saying link in bio, once you get to 10,000 followers, people can swipe up and go purchase your stuff. I'm so pumped about it. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Super sweet. Melissa says, I love 5 out of 4 patterns and instructions. I've been using other patterns and the instructions are not even in the same stratosphere for ease of directions. Oh, a new serger. I like where your mind is at, Jesse. It won't, like, I think, my guess is you're probably ready to step up on the serger game, but yeah. I wish they still sold the Ovation. I have the Ovation and the Triumph. Hi, Kim. But I really like my Ovation, and they got rid of it and only have the Triumph now. All right, so we'll come up with what we should give away. It'll be something fun because I'm due. I love giveaways. I just, it's like watching, The Price is Right or something. I have a little addiction to Price is Right when I was a kid. All right, as always, never stop sewing, never stop growing. Live winner, look at me. All right, let's see. So we're just going to do a $15 giveaway. And part of the problem is names. I'm struggling to see names. There we go. So much to do, so little time. You are the winner of the $15 gift certificate to 5 out of 4 patterns. If you could send Laura an email, laura@5outof4.com. She will hook you up. Ooh, Reedy made me chocolate chip pancakes. Love. Ooh, a new to me Imagine. That's exciting.
This one's shaped like a heart.
It's shaped like a heart. I feel loved. I'm going to go stuff my face into some chocolate chip pancakes because it is a breakfast of champions. And I've already done my ride for the day. All right. Have a great day. Tune in next week. I love chatting with you. I hope you love chatting with me. If you need anything, give me a shout. Take care. Go join in on the Cassidy Sew Along. You won't regret it. I promise.